Hi, it's Ashley here at 15 Hats, and in this video, we're gonna be chatting about my top 5 winter skincare tips. Tip number 1, use a gentle cleanser that is detergent-free. The reason for this is when you have a cleanser that has detergents, it actually strips the natural oils from your skin, which you want on your skin because every skin needs to have oil and hydration and moisture on it. So if you are stripping those natural oils, it can do two things. It can cause agitation to your skin, but it can also cause your skin to overproduce oil, which can then lead to bacteria and acne. SeneGence's 3-in-1 cleansers are actually formulated for your skin type, and our body wash and cleansers are both gentle and detergent free. So they are the perfect addition to your skincare, winter skincare, and all year round skincare needs. Tip number 2, you don't need to change up your whole skincare line, you just need to modify it. One thing I hear from clients a lot, especially during the winter, is that they feel like they need to change up their entire skincare line and they actually need to switch to our dry line because they're having dry flaky patches, and that is not necessarily true. So a lot of times you just need to modify your skincare line with a new product that will actually assist your skin for the season that it's in, not necessarily change your entire line. So if you do change up your entire line, it could actually cause more harm than good because it can cause agitation for your skin, and it just might not be the right line for you. So I know during the winter, I'm still a normal to oily girl, and then I just supplement in with a few extra products. So some SeneGence products that we actually have that are perfect for the winter. If you're already on our skincare line, you likely are already using this Liquid Gold Climate Control. It's hydration in its purest form. It actually sucks in the moisture to your skin, and then you lock it in with your moisturizer, and that's actually just going to give you extra hydration throughout the day. Another product that I use that actually supplement in during the winter is our Nangai oil, which is actually 94 to 97% triglycerides, which are going to help keep in that moisture and intensely moisturize and soothe your skin. So this one is a lot of times can be scary for clients because they hear oil and they're like, heck no, I am not putting any kind of oil on my face. But like I said, my skin naturally is normal to oily. It leans more oily, but I can put this on my skin. It's very light, it dries right into your skin, and it's the perfect balance that you need, especially if you just have dry patches. You can just put it on the patches, but I actually can just mix this in with my evening moisturizer, and it just provides a little bit of extra moisture throughout the day to my skin to help with any dry patches or dryness that I'm feeling. So like I said, with your winter skincare line, you might just need to modify it and not change the entire thing. Tip number 3, you want to moisturize frequently. During the winter, moisture is so important, like we've already talked about. However, when you're wearing a full face of makeup, you're likely not able to moisturize throughout the day, or are you? So with our SeneGence, we actually have something called Hydrating Facial Mist that you can spray over your makeup. It's not gonna cause your makeup to smudge or budge throughout the day, but it's going to actually apply to your skin and then draw in extra moisture to your skin throughout the day to give you that extra hydration boost that you need throughout the day. However, if you don't have this product, you wanna make sure you're moisturizing religiously morning and evening. Don't skip it even if you have oily skin. Every skin needs moisture, so make sure you're moisturizing regularly. Oh, and don't leave out your hands. You need to be moisturizing your hands during the winter, especially because your hands actually are the first place that you show, or one of the first places that you show your age, and it's taking the most beating, especially if you're not wearing your gloves, like guilty as charged, because I never wear my mittens outside. Tip number 4 is watch your temps. In this tip where you're watching your temps, that goes for your house and your showering and washing your face. You have to watch your temperatures. The recommended temperature for your house is actually 68 to 72 degrees, which I'll be honest is freezing for me, so that one's probably out. As with the other ones, are very difficult for me to do. Washing my face with lukewarm water, not a problem, I can do that. But when I'm in the shower, I am like an extra hot shower. So if you are like me, just know it's actually going to cause your skin to dry out a little bit more, so you're going to need a lot of extra moisture. So I actually apply our Advanced Hydration body lotion when I get out of the shower to give me that extra hydration boost. If you don't have that, make sure you're moisturizing when you get out of your hot shower. And our last tip, tip number 5, is you want to humidify and hydrate. Staying hydrated is super important for your skin year round, but especially during winter when it's already feeling the effects of dryness and lack of humidity. So that also brings me to the point that you want to make sure you have a humidifier going in your home, especially if you're living in a climate that has very little humidity like here in Illinois. So I'm going to leave in the comments our new humidifier that I am obsessed with. It doesn't leave that white film, which this is just a bonus tip. It doesn't leave that white film over everything, and it actually is keeping up with our home very well. So make sure you have a humidifier going. That's going to also help your skin soak in that humidity, especially if you're using SeneGence products, and give your skin that fullness and plumpness and not get really dried and cracked. And actually, one last bonus tip for you is you want to make sure you're still using your sunscreen. Just because it's winter and the sun may or may not be out where you are, here it is not usually out during the winter. However, sunscreen is going to be so important for your skin, just to protect it from aging, sunspots, discoloration, getting burnt. Just because it's gray out doesn't mean that the sun can't get to your skin. There are 1,001 tips that I could share in addition to these 5 for winter skincare, but hopefully these were helpful in getting you started on your winter skincare journey. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Tip number one.